Once upon a time, in a field full of wildflowers, lived a little unicorn named Twinkle. Twinkle was like any other unicorn, except for one thing. She couldn't fly. Every day she would watch the birds soaring through the sky as they flew round the tall hill near her home. She longed to join them, to feel the wind beneath her wings, and to see the world from above. But no matter how hard she tried, she just couldn't fly. One day, Twinkle was sitting in the grass when she saw a butterfly fluttering past her nose. "Oh, I wish I could fly like that," she sighed. A wise old turtle, who had been watching her for a while, finally spoke up. "Why don't you try flapping your wings really hard and then jump into the air? You're such a beautiful flyer, Twinkle, and I know you can do it." Twinkle shook her head. "I've tried everything, but it just doesn't work. I'm not a very good flyer," she said sadly. The wise old turtle smiled. "Of course you are. Flying isn't about being fast or strong. It's about believing in yourself." Twinkle wasn't sure if she believed him, but she couldn't hurt to try. So she took a deep breath, flapped her wings as hard as she could, then jumped. At first, she felt weightless and free, but then she started to fall. Slowly, she landed back down in the grass with a gentle thud. Disappointed, Twinkle looked down at her feet. Suddenly, the wise old turtle was there beside her, smiling. "That was amazing, Twinkle," he exclaimed. "You almost had it. Just keep trying, and you'll get it next time." Twinkle wasn't so sure, but she thanked the wise old turtle for his support. She didn't want to let him down. So every day she would run and jump and flap her wings as hard as she could. Sometimes she came close to flying, but most times she just ended up back in the grass. One day, as she sat there looking up at the birds, a gentle breeze brushed against her skin. She closed her eyes and relaxed, letting the wind blow through her mane. As she breathed in the sweet scent of the wildflowers, she realized something. Flying wasn't just about flapping your wings really hard. It was about feeling the wind beneath them and letting the air lift you up. Twinkle stood up, took a deep breath, and started to flap her wings again. This time, though, she wasn't flapping hard. Instead, she was letting the wind catch beneath her wings and lift her up. Slowly but surely, she began to rise above the ground. At first, it was only a few inches. Then suddenly she was floating. Twinkle had never felt so happy and free in her life. She soared through the air, feeling the wind beneath her wings and the sun on her back. Below her, the world looked different. The trees and flowers seemed tiny, and she could see for miles and miles. She flew over the tall hill and watched the birds chirping and playing in the sky. She swooped and soared, feeling more alive than ever before. As Twinkle flew higher and higher, her wings began to shimmer and sparkle. With each flap, she left a trail of glitter in the sky. She flew until the sun began to set, painting the clouds in hues of pink and orange. Then, with the final flap of her wings, she landed back down in the grass. The wise old turtle was there waiting for her. "Did you see? Did you see?" she asked excitedly. The wise old turtle nodded, his eyes shining. "I did. You were beautiful, Twinkle. You were truly beautiful." Twinkle smiled, her heart filled with joy. She couldn't believe she had finally flown. It had taken her a while to believe in herself, but she had done it, and it felt amazing. From that day on, Twinkle flew every day. She would soar through the sky, feeling the wind beneath her wings and the sun on her face. She knew that anything was possible if she just believed in herself. And that's the end of that story. The end. Believe in yourself. Always, like if you believe too.